旅するプーさん。
およそ300メートル先、10人前を三宅坂方面へ右方向です。右方向です。およそ700メートル先、表参道を三宅坂方面へ左方向です。およそ300メートル先、表参道を三宅坂方面へ左方向です。左方向です。
Tokyo Midnight Drive. Tonight carries a different rhythm. Daytime has already stepped away, but the city has not gone to sleep. It simply moves more quietly now. Cars slide through wide avenues beneath changing signals. Footsteps drift beside concrete walls. Late trains continue toward distant neighborhoods. Office entrances close behind the final workers. Elsewhere, another shift quietly begins. Tokyo never fully stops. It only changes its pace. Colors pass across the windshield. Signs reflect briefly against the glass, then disappear. Moments arrive and leave before they can settle. The streets feel different after midnight. Distance grows wider. Buildings seem taller. Even familiar places reveal another expression. During the day, these roads carry urgency. Voices overlap. Schedules pull people forward. Everything moves quickly. But now, space slowly returns. Silence settles between buildings. Silence settles between thoughts. Warm windows remain high above quiet sidewalks. Inside those rooms, ordinary life continues unseen. Dinner plates rest beside kitchen sinks. Television screens flicker behind curtains. Someone is still awake. Someone is still thinking. Someone is looking toward distant streets. From outside, almost nothing can be known. Only fragments remain. A moving shadow, a pale lamp, a curtain shifting softly. Small pieces of invisible lives. The avenue stretches ahead. Traffic has grown lighter now. Cars pass one by one, separated by space and silence. A taxi crosses the intersection. Its roof sign glows softly beneath the night sky. The driver keeps steady eyes on the distance ahead. For long hours, people continue moving through the city while most windows remain dark. Then the taxi turns away and disappears. Its story leaves with it. A convenience store waits beside the sidewalk. Bright shelves stand behind clear glass. Automatic doors open and close quietly. Warm food rests beneath soft light. Cold drinks wait in perfect rows. A customer enters wearing a dark coat. Another person leaves carrying a small bag. Nothing extraordinary happens. Yet places like this feel comforting at midnight. Small islands of warmth surrounded by still streets. Apartment buildings rise nearby. Balconies stack upward into darkness. Curtains remain closed. Bicycles rest beside entrances. Delivery boxes wait near doorways. Simple scenes. Ordinary scenes. Things hidden during daylight slowly become visible. Perhaps night gives ordinary things more room to breathe. The street bends gently ahead. Signals continue into the distance like quiet markers along a river. Rhythms already existed long before we arrived. We simply entered them for a while. An elevated roadway passes overhead. Concrete pillars divide the view into moving sections. Brightness, darkness, brightness again. Shadows move across the windshield in calm intervals. For a moment, the world feels closer. Then open sky returns between buildings. Only fragments appear. A small corner of deep blue. A distant star hidden behind urban brightness. A faint glow resting near the horizon. Even a small opening feels meaningful. Cities often pull our eyes downward, toward signs, toward traffic, toward movement. Yet, sometimes they remind us to look upward. There is still something beyond all of this. The drive passes a quiet bus stop. Empty benches rest beneath pale lamps. No one waits there now. No bags, no footsteps, only stillness beside the curb. Hours from now, people will return. Coffee cups, earphones, morning routines. But for now, the place belongs to the night. The drive continues. Neighborhoods change. Buildings change. Atmospheres change. Large towers slowly give way to smaller streets. Restaurants line the sidewalks. Signs remain above closed entrances. Chairs are stacked. Paper lanterns hang quietly. Hours ago, these places were filled with voices and laughter. Doors opened endlessly. Plates touched tables. Conversations crossed between friends. Now only traces remain. Memories resting inside empty rooms. A quieter neighborhood unfolds ahead. Apartment windows seem closer here. A small shrine appears between buildings. Stone, wood, shadow. Its outline emerges beneath a modest lamp. Cities hide places like this unexpectedly. A turn, a side street, a narrow opening. Suddenly another layer appears beneath the modern one. Older, slower, still waiting. The pace of the drive settles. Thoughts begin moving differently. Details become easier to notice. A staircase, a mailbox, a plant beside a doorway, a scooter beneath a balcony. Nothing asks for attention. Perhaps that is why everything becomes visible. Farther ahead, a station comes into view. Entrances glow beneath quiet signs. Escalators continue moving. A few people remain nearby. One checks a phone. Another looks toward the street. Someone waits beneath bright ceilings with tired eyes. Stations at night always seem suspended between endings and beginnings. Waiting for first trains. Waiting for announcements. Waiting for another wave of footsteps. The vehicle passes by. Darkness returns gradually. Office buildings stand nearby. Most windows remain dark. Only a few continue glowing high above. From below, almost nothing can be known. Yet windows at night create endless possibilities. A life inside, a conversation, a reason to stay awake, a moment never intended for strangers. The city continues moving while thoughts wander elsewhere. Memories arrive unexpectedly during hours like this. A street from years ago, a room with a familiar window, a voice, a season that once felt endless. They never stay long. They arrive quietly, touch the present, then drift away. The night asks for no explanation. It simply lets them pass. Hours continue moving. The sky begins changing almost invisibly. Dark blue slowly replaces black. Street lamps still glow, but something already feels different. Morning approaches quietly. Delivery vehicles enter the streets. Station entrances feel more awake. More windows begin glowing. Movement returns little by little. Morning never arrives suddenly. It gathers itself gently. One window, one station, one intersection at a time. Edges of buildings grow clearer. Signs lose some of their intensity. Colors soften. The city slowly returns to itself. A cyclist waits beneath a signal. Someone unlocks a door. A worker walks toward a station carrying a bag. Small actions begin building another day. The horizon gathers brightness somewhere ahead. Earlier thoughts remain in memory, yet they no longer feel heavy. Distance changes them. Time changes them. Night changes them. Perhaps that is why drives like this matter. Not because of destinations, not because of famous places, but because ordinary things become visible. Familiar streets borrow another atmosphere. Routine places briefly become something else. Behind us, darkness slowly folds into memory. Ahead, another day quietly opens. The city breathes again. And somewhere inside that breath, midnight still remains.